Anthony here, founder of Quantum Advisory Group. In our last episode, we actually talked about how to lead when you're not in charge. But today we're going deeper into something every leader at some point wrestles with, and it is confidence. Because leadership requires confidence, but confidence without character eventually becomes arrogance. Okay. And arrogance destroys teams, it destroys trust, and it also destroys opportunities. So, in this episode, I want to show you how to build real leadership confidence, the kind that's strong, grounded, humble, and respected. If you enjoy content such as this, do us a favor here at QAG in this moment, like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so let's get into the video. Now, why does this balance actually matter? Okay, so some leaders shrink back because they don't feel ready, and then others overcompensate and become controlling. They can become defensive or even prideful in that matter. Both extremes are very dangerous. Confidence is essential, but it has to be rooted in competence, in humility, and in purpose. When you get this balance right, people begin to trust you and they follow you. They also listen to you and they also want to grow with you, right? But when you get this wrong, people tend to distance themselves. Okay. So today I'm giving you a framework that will help you walk in confidence without crossing the line into arrogance. All right. So follow me here. All right. So first up, we're going to talk about confidence builds from preparation. So confidence isn't necessarily a personality trait. Okay. It's in fact a byproduct of preparation. When you study, when you practice, when you rehearse, when you learn, when you sharpen your skills, confidence becomes natural. Okay. Now, in the place of arrogance, arrogance would say, I don't need to prepare, right? We've all been around someone like that, right? Oh, I don't need to prepare, right? I don't need to change, right? But then confidence would say, the correct confidence with the right character, confidence would say, I respect the moment enough to be ready. Okay. If you want to feel confident in leadership, prepare more than the average person. Okay. Because preparation eliminates fear and exposes arrogance. Okay. Preparation eliminates fear and exposes arrogance. Okay. So arrogance comes from blindness. All right. Confidence comes from awareness. Self-aware leaders know their strengths, is what I mean, but they also know their weaknesses. Okay. They know where they shine and they know where they need help. They don't pretend, they don't fake it. Okay. They don't hide behind titles. They lead from honesty. Okay. I want you to ask yourself, what am I great at? Okay. What am I great at? What do I need to grow in? Okay. What do I need to delegate? All right. What do I need to learn? Okay. Always learn. Okay. Always educate. Right. Self awareness keeps confidence grounded. Okay. Arrogance makes leadership about you. Have you ever been around an arrogant person and everything's about them? It's about their image. You see, you're just engulfed by their ego and it's all about their reputation, right? But confidence makes leadership about the mission and the people. Okay. Confident leaders ask, how can I help? How can I support? How can I empower? Arrogant leaders would ask, how can I look good? Right? How can I stay in control? How can I get the credit? Right? Think about that. The difference is the motive of that so-called leader. Okay. When your motive is service, your confidence becomes a blessing, not a burden. Number four, confidence listens, arrogance talks. Okay. One of the clearest signs of arrogance is a leader who will not listen. It is a dead giveaway. It's a clear sign when they will not listen. Okay. They interrupt you, they dominate, they dismiss, they assume they know everything. Confident leaders listen because they're secure enough to learn. Okay. They ask questions, they invite feedback, they consider other perspectives. Okay. Listening doesn't make you weak. In fact, it makes you wise. And wise leaders earn influence. If you want to build confidence without arrogance, become a better listener. Okay. Now, number five, confidence takes responsibility, arrogance blames. So when something goes wrong, arrogant leaders point fingers. Confident leaders take ownership of it. They say, you know what, that's on me. Don't worry about it. Let's fix it. Okay. I'll fix it. Right. Responsibility builds trust, but blame destroys trust. Okay. People follow leaders who can own their mistakes because it shows maturity, it shows humility, and it shows strength. And if you want to grow your confidence, grow in your responsibility. All right. Confidence is quiet, but arrogant is very loud. Okay. The arrogant person is very, very loud. Arrogance needs attention. Confidence doesn't. Arrogance needs constant validation. Okay. But confidence doesn't. Arrogance needs to be seen, right? It's like vanity, vanity all day long, right? But confidence is comfortable with being unseen. Confident leaders don't need to announce their greatness. Okay. Their work speaks for themselves. Their work speaks for itself. Their character speaks for them. Their consistency speaks for them. Quiet confidence is one of the most powerful forms of leadership. And in closing, confidence is essential for leadership, okay? But it has to be built on preparation, self awareness, service, listening, responsibility, and humility. When you get this part right, you become the kind of leader people trust and respect and they want to follow. So drop a comment in the comment section and tell me which pillar that you're actually working on this very week. And in the next episode, we're going to talk about something every leader faces or has faced: how to build a leadership mindset that thinks like a builder and not a survivor. A mindset that creates growth instead of reacting to pressure. If you enjoy content such as this, do us a favor here at QHE and like, share, and subscribe. We have more to come.